Look, rhythm and poetry is a gift that is stored in me. I believe that I won't see my last day before I go MC. Rhythm and poetry got me feeling like OMG. It's the reason the stage and it might get me high like blowing trees. I rap about all the things I could never talk about. I get real emotional and I could get personal. When I'm attacked, man, this music is my arsenal. It's a canon event, me not rapping is impossible. I aim to be a star, have my skin bright. I ain't talking about a flashlight. Look, the goal is a little far, but I still strike. You know I ain't talking about a crash, right? Been rapping before I was born. My first ultrasound is when the doctor recorded my first song. He said I got a heartbeat, so even if I'm with the love of my life, I'll never skip a beat. Look, I'm tryna get my paycheck, mate. Leave a mark like I'm a teacher and look down on the skyscraper. It's no disguise or make-believe, my mind made up. I'll fly way up, will not wait up. I want the cash way up. I'ma keep balling, I ain't talking about a layup. While they all snoring, I be grinding while I stay up. When they keep cursing shit, I'ma keep my prayer up. They embody the body of everybody who is about to get bodied, and everybody who is being bodied. I am probably the pillar propping them up while they're popping and up with props on their face like it's a party, so give me my props. These girls, they bustin' my chops, I bustin' they tops. They buzzing on calls, well, I'ma be buzzing on songs. They see me rise like tastic, I see them descent. 1% of a semitone, your music dissonant. Haha, rhythm and poetry, y'all. Don't let it fly over your head.
All right, ready to jump in? You know that feeling.
I'm with you. Always up for a good lyric breakdown.
This time is extra special though, right?
100%. Listener submitted lyrics. This is going to be good.
So we're digging into what makes these lines tick. And first up,
Yeah, let's hear it.
rhythm and poetry is a gift that is stored in me. Just hits different, you know?
Oh, for sure. So simple, but it says so much right off the bat.
It's that classic hip-hop theme, isn't it?
Owning your voice, that's the heart of it. Like, this talent, it's not nothing. It's a part of me.
And then, bam, next line. Music is their arsenal.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Got me thinking, what battles are they facing?
Right. Because an arsenal's not just any weapon, it's strategic.
Ooh, good point.
Like, think about a football team, like Arsenal, ironclad defense, right?
Okay, I see it. So it's how they're protecting themselves.
Exactly. Navigating the industry, the pressure,
Yeah,
maybe even,
haters.
which makes that skin bright line even more interesting.
Yeah, that one caught my ear too.
At first I was picturing like an actual flashlight,
Yeah.
you know? But it's gotta be deeper.
It's that duality, right? You've got the surface level, the bling, the success.
Which is so classic hip hop.
Totally. But then, boom, it's also their artistry, their inner light.
Man, that's good. That back and forth, concrete to metaphor,
Yeah.
gets me every time.
Keeps you on your toes.
Speaking of wordplay, check this out, ready? My first ultrasound is when the doctor recorded my first song.
Hold on, let me write this down.
He said I got hot beat. So if I'm with the love of my life, I'll never skip a beat.
Wow. Okay, unpack that.
How do they even fit that much into a few lines? It's like a lyrical haiku, so much in so little space. Heartbeat from birth, the hot beat of the music.
And then tying it to love, to passion.
Never missing a beat, never wavering, so good.
Definitely need a rewind on that one. But before we get too lost in verse 1,
Oh, there's more.
verse 2 kicks the energy up a notch. Verse 10.
All right, hit me with it.
From personal to like straight up ambition.
Love to see it.
This line, I'm trying to get my paycheck, mate. Bold, right?
No doubt. But I'm hearing that checkmate and I'm thinking strategy.
Not just about the money, it's about the win.
Exactly. Like they're playing chess while others are playing checkers. You know, thinking ahead.
Dominating the game. Which ties into the next line for me about leaving their mark like I'm a teacher.
Ooh, interesting connection there. It's deeper than fame, isn't it?
Right. What's the message there?
I'm thinking legacy, influence. Like that, each one teach one idea, but bigger.
And flipping that check from earlier, teacher dropping knowledge.
Boom. It's all connected.
All right, buckle up, because this next part had me spinning.
Lay it on me.
Embody the body about to be bodied.
Okay, I see why you needed backup on that one.
What is happening there?
Classic hip-hop trope, honestly. especially in battle rap.
Oh, really?
Becoming one with the music, then lyrically bodying your opponent,
So like a verbal beatdown.
essentially. And the delivery just seals the deal. It's powerful stuff.
Speaking of impact, this next bit, the propping up and popping up back and forth.
Oh yeah, the wordplay is next level here.
Like they're playing Tetris with language. What's the technical term for that?
Peltaton. Repeating a word, but different forms. When they throw in alliteration too, makes it catchy.
Right, but it's not just about sounding good. There's meaning too.
Propping up suggests support, something bigger. Then popping up brings that celebratory energy.
Lifting others up while they rise. I love that.
Layers on layers.
Okay, deep breath. Here come the final lines. I'm not even going to try to unpack this. They see me rise like tastic. I see them decent, 1% of a semitone, your music dissonant.
Okay, wow, they really went for it.
Right, break it down for us.
You know, it's a good lyricist when they can drop a brand name like that and make it work.
Rise like tastic, right?
Exactly. Instantly you get that picture. Something expanding, going up.
Not even just themselves, it's that whole vibe of growth, you know?
Totally. Like everyone wants that, to rise above.
And then, boom, flip it. Their haters are decent.
Ooh, nice catch. Sounds a whole lot like Descent to me.
Which is just chef's kiss. While they're rising, the others are going down.
Fading away, becoming irrelevant.
And their music is straight up dissonant. Ouch.
Brutal. But then, that 1% of a semitone line, that's for the music nerds?
Break it down for us non-nerds.
So a cent is like the tiniest interval in music.
Yeah.
Really specific measurement.
They're using music theory to throw shade.
Oh, 100%. Shows they know their stuff,
Yeah.
and they're not afraid to use it.
Next level diss right there. But it's more than that too, isn't it?
For sure. It's like they're saying, I'm all about precision, the details.
While the other guys are just making noise.
Exactly. It's a whole different approach to the music.
See, this is why I love these deep dives. Catch stuff you'd miss otherwise.
Layers on layers, right?
Who knew you could do so much with rice and semitones?
It's like they're saying, don't just listen, think.
Challenge those perceptions.
And they make it sound good while they're doing it.
All right, listener, what are your thoughts so far? Anything hit different for you?
We want to hear your take on these lyrics.
But before you hit us up, gotta move on to the next verse. Things get even juicier.
It's wild how they tie it all together, you know? Growth, ambition, that dedication.
All in like, what, 12 lines?
Seriously, not even just rapping, it's like world building.
Backstage, past their brain almost. You get that vulnerability and it just hits different.
100%. Reminds you there's a real person behind the mic.
Someone who's pouring their heart out and we get to connect with that.
That honesty is powerful.
Yeah.
Makes you see the world through their eyes for a minute.
Even if your life is totally different, there's that shared human experience.
And they're pushing boundaries while they're at it, the way they use language.
Seriously, it's like you can be smart and be entertained at the same time.
Hip-hop at its finest.
That's right.
More than just beats. It's storytelling. It's pushing culture forward.
So, listener, when you go back and re-listen, because trust me, you will.
You can't unhear it now.
Do you catch those layers we talked about? Does it hit different? Tell us.
We want to know what jumps out to you, D.
But before we wrap up completely, gotta ask, this was one verse. There's a whole song out there.
That's the thing about a deep dive, right? Just scratching the surface.
Makes you want to go hunting for more lyrical gems.
Exactly. What other stories are they telling? What wordplay did we miss?
That's the fun part. Keep exploring.
Keep those ears open.
And on that note, we are OUT.